Question 1. What is the primary goal of vulnerability management? A. Eliminating all vulnerabilities from a system. B. Identifying, prioritizing, and mitigating vulnerabilities. C. Ignoring vulnerabilities to focus on other security tasks. D. Creating new vulnerabilities intentionally. Answer. B. Identifying, prioritizing, and mitigating vulnerabilities. Question 2. Which of the following is not a common vulnerability assessment technique? A. Penetration testing. B. Security patching. C. Vulnerability scanning. D. Code review. Answer. B. Security patching. Question 3. What is the purpose of a vulnerability scanner? A. To exploit vulnerabilities in a system. B. To identify and assess vulnerabilities in a system. C. To create new vulnerabilities in a system. D. To encrypt sensitive data. Answer. B. To identify and assess vulnerabilities in a system. Question 4. Which of the following is a characteristic of a zero-day vulnerability? A. It has been known for a long time. B. It is already patched by vendors. C. It has no available fix or patch. D. It only affects legacy systems. Answer. C. It has no available fix or patch. Question 5. What is the purpose of a common vulnerability scoring system, CVSS? A. To rank the popularity of vulnerabilities. B. To assess the severity of vulnerabilities. C. To create new vulnerabilities. D. To bypass security controls. Answer. B. To assess the severity of vulnerabilities. Question 6. Which of the following is a critical step in vulnerability management? A. Ignoring all vulnerabilities. B. Regularly scanning and assessing systems for vulnerabilities. C. Announcing vulnerabilities publicly. D. Hiding vulnerabilities from management. Answer. B. Regularly scanning and assessing systems for vulnerabilities. Question 7. What is the purpose of a vulnerability management tool? A. To introduce new vulnerabilities into a system. B. To identify, prioritize, and remediate vulnerabilities. C. To block all network traffic. D. To slow down system performance intentionally. Answer. B. To identify, prioritize, and remediate vulnerabilities. Question 8. Which of the following is an example of an internal vulnerability assessment? A. Scanning an external-facing web server. B. Reviewing firewall configuration. C. Scanning a workstation for missing patches. D. Conducting social engineering attacks. Answer. C. Scanning a workstation for missing patches. Question 9. What is the purpose of a vulnerability remediation plan? A. To create new vulnerabilities. B. To prioritize and address vulnerabilities based on risk. C. To ignore vulnerabilities indefinitely. D. To delete all security logs. Answer. B. To prioritize and address vulnerabilities based on risk. Question 10. Which of the following is a characteristic of a false positive in vulnerability assessment? A. It identifies a real vulnerability as non-existent. B. It identifies a non-existent vulnerability as real. C. It bypasses all security controls. D. It patches all vulnerabilities automatically. Answer. A. It identifies a real vulnerability as non-existent. Question 11. What is the purpose of a vulnerability management policy? A. To create new vulnerabilities. B. To define the organization's approach to vulnerability management. C. To ignore vulnerabilities indefinitely. D. To block all network traffic. Answer. B. To define the organization's approach to vulnerability management. Question 12. Which of the following is a limitation of vulnerability scanning? A. It provides real-time protection against all threats. B. It cannot identify all vulnerabilities. C. It introduces new vulnerabilities into a system. D. It slows down system performance intentionally. Answer. B. It cannot identify all vulnerabilities. Question 13. What is the purpose of a vulnerability disclosure program? A. To keep all vulnerabilities secret. B. To identify all vulnerabilities in a system. C. To publicly disclose vulnerabilities to vendors and the public. D. To bypass all security controls. Answer. C. To publicly disclose vulnerabilities to vendors and the public. Question 14. Which of the following is a benefit of vulnerability management? A. Increasing the likelihood of a successful cyber attack. B. decreasing system performance. C. Reducing the organization's attack surface. D. Ignoring all security threats. Answer: C. Reducing the organization's attack surface. Question 15. What is the primary objective of continuous vulnerability monitoring? A. To introduce new vulnerabilities into a system. B. To scan for vulnerabilities once a year. C. To regularly scan and assess systems for vulnerabilities. D. To block all network traffic. Answer: C. To regularly scan and assess systems for vulnerabilities. Thank you for watching Cyber Trainer. Like and subscribe.